fucking thick. I fall into the abyss, you're a fucking dick. I fall into the abyss cause you're fucking thick as dick. Ignorance is bliss. Where's that gentle? I'm not gonna make you do any more shots. Ideas shattered at every chance, covered in ants. You can't slow it, you can't sway it, you can't stop it, you can't replay it. You'll never do it, you'll never do it, you'll never do it, you'll never do it. Ah! I got my headphones on the telephone, I know I do that. And I will ain't no words and I'll tell you to go down. I don't care, I can sweat pieces. God know me, cause I'll never fucking listen. Fucking thick. I fall into the abyss, you're a fucking dick. I fall into the abyss cause you're fucking thick as big shit. Ah! I got my headphones on and I can go. And I will eat your words and I'll tell you to go down. I don't care, I just want to be content. That's how me, cause I never fucking listen. Ignorance is
Alright guys, I guess it's best to give this a try. The internet is really acting up at the moment. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's really not working. I apologise. Hopefully the stream will run reasonably smoothly. If not, I might have to end it early and just record a reaction review for the Red Velvet and Everglow stuff. I would prefer that not to be the case. I much prefer doing it interactively in a live stream format. But there we go. Alright, well I guess we'll get right into it. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream and share it out. We only have about 8 viewers at the moment, so I might just wait a little bit for some more people to get in. There's always some internet issues right at the start. Hopefully it'll be alright. Live now. I kind of wish I'd done a video beforehand just to let everybody know I was doing a live stream. I did a Brockhampton video today, where people We're told I'd be doing a live stream, but I feel like there's not much connection between Red Velvet, Everglow, and Brockhampton. Anyway, hello everybody. Thank you very much for coming out. We're going to be checking out the new Red Velvet and Everglow project, which were released earlier this week. This is going to be essentially an album review for each of them. The Everglow project is just a single album. There's 3 songs, so I'll be checking all of them out. One of them includes the actual song. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to leave comments about what your favourite songs on the albums and what you hope to see in the future from these groups, that sort of thing. Keep it, light and banterful. And yeah, the first project we'll be checking out will be the Red Velvet one, since it's the first one in the title. Anyway, yeah, so this is the Oompa Oompa project, or the RED Festival Day 2. I like how they're doing these 3 separate mini albums. Anyway, we'll be starting with Carpool because I've already done my reaction review to Oompa Oompa, and if you guys want to check that out, I suggest you do that if you haven't already, you weirdo. Anyway, Carpool is the first track, and yeah, let's get into it. There we go. Oh, great. Jeez, I have a speaker downstairs, and it is connected by Bluetooth, and it just fucking took over. That's so annoying. I hate it when that happens. The amount of times I've been listening to stuff early in the morning, and then it just starts playing it downstairs, and I'm like... Anyway, let's get back into this. We'll start from the beginning. Allons-y. There we go. I just went to get a Red Bull, and wow, live started. Red Bulls are great things. They're a great invention. Sugar water, as I like to call them. Will I listen to other songs later? Yes, probably. Depending how long this all takes and what the internet's like. In theory, yeah. Okay, light and poppy. Not much in the way of a bass line. Kind of a funk mix to the synthesizers, especially that kind of staccato style. Again, some fun pop, funk vocal delivery. I haven't heard Red Velvet go down this route in a little bit. All that sponsorship money, iPad Pro, and you're still on Foster's? Yeah. Foster's is where it's at, guys. It's also the only big pack of beer you can get at the local Sainsbury's. Sorry, Will. They do some bottles of Moretti if you want, and bottles of Bud Light. But if you want cans, it's Foster's. Not the most interesting Red Velvet song. Gotta say, a little bit too simple. Pop-wise. Okay. Slightly more filtered instrumental. That's sweet. Kind of want there to be a slightly heavier bass line just to ramp it up because everything feels a little bit soft. Hey. Some reasonably good vocals, not so keen on this harmonizing part. It's interesting, they haven't used a drum machine at all, which is always a nice thing to listen to. See you all later, we'll come after album reviews. Oh, come on, stick around. Yeah, that will be maybe 25 minutes, I'll say. So, come back in 25 minutes. Hey. I much prefer the outro to any other section of the song. It just feels a little bit more interesting. Not even sure what it is. Maybe it's the different vocal texture. Yeah, I much prefer the outro there to any other section of the song. Alright, the next song is Love Is The Way. Straight in, similar tone, similar tempo. Same time signature. Did you hear Red Velvet Sunny Side Up released with Zimzalabib? Yeah, I did. I listened to that whole project. Didn't do a review of the project, unfortunately, but did check out the whole project. It's really enjoyable. I like a lot of Red Velvet stuff. Hey. The drums are a little bit more interesting here, especially because they're paired with that bass guitar. I assume. Oh no, maybe. I mean, that sounds more like a tuba, doesn't it? Will, if you're still in the chat, what brass instrument is that? Yo. I kind of like this. Slightly lower tempo, more moody, fun delivery. Even the chorus, yeah. Hey. This could be a really fun title track, actually. This could be a really fun title track. I need to check out more of Red Velvet's not so title songs. Any recommendations? Just listen to the albums, my dude. Just listen to the albums. Check them out. Red Summer. There's a bunch of good projects. Not so keen on that rap verse. Little too sparse. Not enough power or enthusiasm. It was just a little bland. Hey. I have to say the brass instrumentation is a big highlight. It sounds really fresh, really clean. I'm not sure whether any of you have heard of them, but Plan B utilise a very similar tone for, like, a tone of those brass instruments for some of their songs. Very effective. Hey. Okay. I'm feeling this. Again, we've got sort of two songs in a row there, about 3 minutes 40 seconds. Are Red Velvet trying out some longer song formats? That's interesting. I tend to think of their songs as stereotypically 2 minutes 50 seconds. That's interesting. They're going for a slightly longer song format. Right. And again, Jump In is the same, 3 minutes and 35 seconds or something. Slightly up jump tempo, already feeling a slightly more hip hoppy vibe. Or just more drum influenced pop. Hey, okay, yeah. Going down the, what is it? With those American girl group vibes. It's just a group that's hard not to like. Glad you guys enjoyed the album as well. The song's so good. That's probably what I'm going to do. Doing the artist, and then I'm going to have time and motivation built on Shiny's discography. I'm glad you're going through Shiny's discography because it's one of the best discographies out there. Whoa, that deep driven synth line there. That's really distorted and filtered. High saturation. Hey. It's so revvy. Not entirely sure whether I like it. It sort of takes over the bass line. That's funny. That's really funny. Some really strange choices for the instrumentation, I have to say. Oh, I could already feel that whoosh into the pre-chorus. Hey, yes. That's so funny that that's the lead into the chorus. There's not even much in the way of drums. There's just sort of those surface, like, snares. And that's it. Excuse me. Really fun bridge there. It's really smooth, slow down. Full reverb vocal delivery as well. Dig that. Hey. It's a little bit Little Mixy, is that what I'm feeling? I'm not a big Little Mix fan, so I wouldn't know. But I'm quite enjoying the vibrance of the instrumental, mixed with the really intricate vocal parts. Nicely mixed. Okay. I'm not entirely sure about that song, to be honest. There's definite high points, but at the same time it's just a little bit raggedy towards the end. I feel like that could have ended about 30 seconds ago. And now as Lady's like, this is a 4-minute song! Is this a new thing from Red Velvet? Or am I just completely forgetting how long their songs are? I never think of their songs as being this long. Not really a negative thing, I'm just, pointing it out. Alright. Really like the drums in this. Is that a layering of electric guitar in there as well? Definitely some keyboard. Or maybe it might just be a whooshing synth. So far, I haven't been disappointed with SM's discographies I've listened to. Guess I'll be checking out Red Velvet right after finishing Shiny. What I hear makes me want to listen to more of their projects. I would say SM are probably the best company in terms of consistent quality music. I don't know, that might just be me. Obviously, opinions and all that. For me, I'd probably edge towards SM being the most consistent with musical quality. I think they've got some really good in-house producers, and then they also kind of limit themselves to the amount of groups they debut and stuff. This song is a little bit bland. There's some nice percussion moments, and the melody's reasonably interesting, but it's just a little flat. Even the vocal delivery sounds a little bit dead in the water. Once again, there's a slight sort of funk element to that bass guitar. That's interesting how much funk has been pushed into this album. Maybe a new route they're heading down. Respect that. Looks like we might be getting a Super Junior comeback soon. I had not heard those rumours. That sounds very enjoyable though. When was the last time we had Super Junior music? I know we had a comeback, was it May time? Maybe April? Feels like a reasonably long time ago, like well before I did exams and such. By the way, have you seen the petition for Sungmin's solo album yet? I have not. I didn't realise that was a thing. I'm not very up to date on all the K-pop newses and stuff. I've been working a lot these past couple of weeks, so I haven't really been able to keep up with much K-pop stuff, unfortunately. Interesting. They've brought in some woodwinds. What is that? Way back in the background. Yo! How's she hitting those notes? Those are sort of whisper notes. And there we have the electric guitar. I wasn't imagining it, guys. I wasn't imagining it. It's there. It's real. The electric guitar's real. Alright, everybody who hasn't already, drop a like on the live stream. Come on, just drop a like. Costs nothing, and it makes my ego boost. That was really quite pleasant. I much prefer the second half of that song, and I got more used to the instrumental actually as I got through, so I much preferred that. Let's listen to the next song, which is Eyes Locked, Hands Locked, which means something. Let's go. Allons-y. This is the final song of the project. Whoa, that happened quickly actually in the end, even though it was quite a long song. Ginno, please see to your Twitter, please. Okay. Oh, those are some song suggestions. I don't know the artist. I may well check them out at some point. For now, we're just doing Red Velvet and Everglow, their projects, and then maybe if we have time at the end, I might also do some viewer suggestions as well, like I often do on live streams, but I don't know just yet. Hey. For the first time in my life, I'm a translator for international fans. X1 and Super N made me cry. That's funny. I'm looking forward to X1. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing my review to all that. I think I'm going to be filming all that in Paris. I'm going to Paris tomorrow, by the way, just to let you know. I'm going to visit the family before uni, you know. Hey. This is brighter, more sparkly, more percussion heavy. Less interesting melody, a little bit too sparkly. I feel like if you want to go for a drum beat like this, you need to make it a little bit more boom bappy. Because the keyboard they've used is so like elegant and delicate. The instrumental just sounds a little bit flat. So I feel like if you had like more of a boom bap style, this melody would stand out a little bit more. The boys released the song at the same time as Everglow and Red Velvet. Isn't there a project with it? There may well be. I kind of wanted to fit in. I mean, there is a boys project. I don't know why I said there may well be. There is one. And I kind of wanted to fit it in with this, but I just don't think I'm going to have time to fit it in. But I mean, I definitely will listen to it. Yeah, it's the Dreamlike EP. Hey. I feel like this could grow on me, especially those sparkly, not whooshy. Plump. That's the word, synthesizer. Again, this is another really long song. You know, a song you want to be 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes max, as that one guy from that one song always used to say. Interesting. I have nothing against a long song, but sometimes it just means they can sort of drag on for a bit. And how much space there is in that instrumental, just manufactured. Excuse me, sorry, very tired. I'm just not very keen on the melody. Not very keen on the melody. There's so much potential with this album. I just think it's a little bit of a damp squib. Especially with the title track. It's much more poppy than the previous Red Velvet EP. And I think in contrast it just makes it a little bit underwhelming. Alright. Not my favourite Red Velvet project overall. Definitely going to have to give it a few more listens. There were certain instrumentals even, that I just felt were a little bit off. It might take a little bit of listening to get used to. Highlights, I'd say Love Is Away. I quite like Jump In. Ladies Night was decent. Oompa Oompa as like a title track was pretty decent, but yeah, not my favourite Red Velvet project overall. And yeah, we'll be checking out the rest of the Everglow single album. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that, but it's not my absolute favourite Red Velvet project ever. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention this. Right now, we're about 450 subscribers away from 39,000, which is the number of subscribers I had when my original Ginno channel was deleted and taken down for copyright. That's crazy. We're about 500 subscribers away from that. I mean, it's taken quite a while, but it's still such a fantastic feeling that we're finally gonna reach the heights that I hit with the previous channel. It's really, really nice. Anyway, yeah. Let's listen to... Where is it? There we go. Hush. So Adios was the title track. I quite enjoyed that. There was definitely some issues with it, and like in comparison to Bonbon Chocolat, I wasn't as keen on it, but I still quite liked it. We'll be listening to Hush and You Don't Know Me now. So yeah. Excuse me. This is the difficulty with live streaming, is you have to hear all my disgusting belching. Anyway, yeah. Hush. Allons-y. There we go. Oh. Filtered woodwind or a synth? You were a subscriber back then, that's great. A song can be long, but only if it's interesting or emotional. Absolutely, yes. I completely agree. You have to have a reason for your song to be long. It has to be like a credible reason. Like even if a song like is super enjoyable, it can still become boring. It can still drag on for too long. There has to be a hook to it. There has to be a real gripping feeling when you listen to a song. And if it's long, it has to keep you entertained. Really weird electronic production here. It's kind of sparse. Heavy use of filters. I still can't tell whether it's a woodwind or if it's just like a filtered synth. Adios is the kind of song you blast off your speakers to. Maybe. I'm not sure if I agree. It's more, for me, it's more of a enjoyable headphone song, to be honest. Just realised it's really dark, isn't it? Oh. Is that better? Barely. Hey. I quite enjoyed the vocal delivery, especially the slight vocal edge to it. There's a little bit of saturation. It almost sounds recordery. That's how bizarre that woodwind is. Oh. That's great. Hey. Listen how much space there is in that instrumental. I quite enjoyed that. Sorry, I'm just going to pause that. I quite enjoyed Hush. There was definitely some high points to that. I really enjoyed the vocal delivery with the slight mechanical voice effect. And then the instrumental had sort of 3 different sections with the really sort of whooshy synthesizers and then the woodwind. I'm assuming it was just like a distorted woodwind. That's the best way I can describe it. It sort of sounded like a recorder with maybe a few sort of saturation-y elements to it. I like that a lot, actually. The next song is You Don't Know Me. Let's get into this album. Z. Okay, sensing a slightly more pop feel to this. Ooh, kind of European as well. Especially that electronic vibe. Slightly heavier drums, almost marching-y. Hey. That was a really smooth transition. How did they manage that? That was really smooth. Hey, this is really fun. It's really interesting that the layerings of those drums, they're so sort of iconically European. And the vocal delivery even is kind of like Girls Aloud, with all that harmonization. And then you get that slight sort of hip-hop Americanized influence. That's really funny how this song is such like a merger. Love the delivery there. That's so fun. Feel like we're getting a synthesizer whoosh. Kind of underwhelming that. Not 100% on the instrumental. I really like the fun vocal delivery, but the instrumental is just maybe a little bit irritating, to be honest. I really enjoy the vocal delivery. That's my best takeaway from this song, to be honest. There's lots of other stuff that is kind of all over the place, but the vocal delivery is really impressive. Hey. I dug that. There was a lot of potential there. I think really the biggest issue was the instrumental. Those revving drum lines were just a little bit too disjointed and played in sort of a staccato style where like they didn't really link up at all. There was no smoothness to it, especially with the melody the way it was. It was just so sort of separate and disjointed. But the vocal delivery was really impressive. There were some really fun moments. I like that little single project. Hush was a lot of fun, and Adios as a title track was definitely a lot of fun. Maybe not quite Bonbon Chocolat, but I still really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, Everglow. I mean, they're currently, I would say, one of the best rookies of the year, best debut group of the year. I've liked both of their projects. I don't know, I doubt they'll have another project before the end of the year, but I'm really looking forward to more stuff from them. I think they've got a lot of potential. very worthy of an award, because I think they've really nailed their debut and their comeback. So yeah, looking forward to whatever else they produce. Excuse me. When I started the stream, I had lots of energy and I was really looking forward to the stream, but I've just declined as we've gone through. Usually it takes longer than 35 minutes for me to get knackered, but geez, I'm just bloody tired. And at the peak when we have the most viewers, how has this happened? I was going to do some viewer suggestions, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I'm actually just going to be ending it off here. Thank you very much for coming out. I hope you have enjoyed. Looking forward to doing other listening parties in the future. And yeah, more Red Velvet and Everglow to come whenever they next release. It's been really enjoyable comebacks for both of them. I'm looking forward to more from them. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want to stick around in the outro, you can listen to a new song by the Tinfoils. They're a Manchester band. I know the drummer. It's really good. Check out their music. Tinfoils. Look them up. They've got music videos. Ideas shattered at every chance, covered in ants. You can't slow it, you can't sway it, you can't stop it, you can't replay it. You'll never do it, you'll never do it, you'll never do it, you'll never do it. Ah! I got my headphones on the silver crown, I know what you know. And I will ain't no words, and I'll tell you to go down. I don't care what you sweat me, can't tell me, 'cause I'll never fucking do it. You're fucking thick. I fall into the abyss, you're a fucking dick. I fall into the abyss 'cause you're fucking